Well, Colin, I am really happy to be able to give you an evaluation. I really, really enjoyed your speech, and I think that a lot of times speaking allows us the opportunity to bring our personalities and let them be seen. And what I noticed about your speaking particularly is the organization that you brought into your speech and the level of critical thinking and evaluation that you put into the content that you could share with everyone. So I think that that was a really fun strength to see come out of your speaking this morning. I will continue to talk about the strengths that I saw in your speech and then give you a few suggestions on ways that you can tweak it to make it potentially even more impactful. So some of the notes that I took about the content of your speech and how you presented it, I loved that element of critical thinking, that you researched the definition, that procrastination could be even a voluntary decision, but then you countered that with a disagreement that you thought, actually maybe it's not voluntary. You weighed whether procrastination is actually a good thing or a bad thing, and then brought research into the mix for the Case Western study, and it helped us to think about, well, is it actually a good thing or is it a bad thing? How do I feel about this? I really like the statistics that you had as well, it being chronic versus situational, and that 20% of the time is usually just chronic procrastination. And then I really appreciated that you gave us some action points. I noted 4 of them: breaking things into smaller chunks, having a self-imposed deadline, not auto-distracting, what I tend to do very often, and then also letting your kids fail, or letting people fail as well. And then at the very end, what I really appreciated too was that you tied in your personal perspective and your values and what you know to be true, that self-forgiveness is incredibly effective, and it's a really important part of the process in growing to not be a procrastinator. So those are the things that I really loved about it. I think that you probably could prepare an engaging, interesting, well-organized speech on any topic based on how you presented yourself this morning. And that could be even a TED Talk kind of speech. I was listening the whole time. So thank you for sharing all that information with us. My suggestion for little tweaks that you could make to make it even more impactful would be, at the very beginning, the lectern was here, and it was a little bit of a comedic situation in getting it out of the way, which was totally great, but it was a very short time between that and when you started your speech. So I would suggest just waiting for a minute, making sure that you have everyone's attention and that they're focused on you and they've mentally transitioned to like, okay, the speech is starting. The next tip I have would be to slow down. I wish there was a half-speed button like on the iPhone because I was furiously taking notes and I was like, oh, great point, good point, good point. Oh wait, there's the next one. So that would be super helpful for me to absorb all the information. And I think for the ending, personally, I would have loved to have an emphasis on the main point that you'd like people to take away. And that could be anything that you want us to know. So it could be, try this next time, or re-emphasizing a main point that you had that you want us to walk away with. Overall, it was an awesome speech, and I'm going to watch the video again on half speed and get all of them. So thank you for sharing with us today.